I'm here. Y'all here? If you're here, do me a little favor. Click the like button. Did your girl blend or no? What's a blender? What is it? What is a blender? Questions that need answers. We're gonna do it like that. It's gonna be all right. Okay. Gonna give everybody a quick little second to get up in here. If you're here, say hello. If you're here, say hello. Give y'all to the 5-minute mark to get up in here. If you are watching after 8 p.m., after the live is done broadcasting, there's going to be a timestamp. If you're seeing this part of the video, there's a timestamp. If not, I've edited it. I'll let everyone. I got 2 more minutes. If you don't get here in the next 2 minutes, you're gonna have to catch up. And that's that on that. Soon enough, I'm gonna have to give up that 5 minutes of grace. If you're here, say hello. If you're here, say hello. Oh, in the comments. If you are here, say hello, say hello, say hello. I'm about to get started right here at the 5-minute mark. Whoever not here, they're gonna have to just catch up. So let's get into it, y'all. Okay, if you're here, please drop a like. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Savvy Saturday, where we do a little bit of a live divination as well as discuss a spiritual topic. I do hope that you all will contribute to the conversation. I will be reading the comments. Feel free to share your experiences, or if you can relate, or if you've had a contrary experience. I'm open to hearing everyone's point of view, everyone's experience, to see, how these types of relationships are affecting everyone in which ways. So today's topic for Savvy Saturday is twin flames, soulmates, and karmics. These are 3 different relationships that we come across in our life, and they are very spiritual indeed. So we're going to discuss what they are and what their differences are, and maybe some common misconceptions about them. All right, so let's get into it. If you all do have any questions or would like cards pulled for you specifically, or would just like to donate to the channel, at the very bottom of your live chat is a little square with a $sign in it. This is a super chat. The super chats will stay on the screen, so I will be able to see them, and I'll be able to pull cards on your question. If you just want to donate, that's fine too, and that is greatly appreciated. It really helps the channel and can help me upgrade my equipment to give y'all better viewing quality. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the collective reading. Hazel, don't start. Let's get into the collective reading. So, Spirit, what is the overall energy for this reading for the collective here for Savvy Saturday? Overall energy of this reading for the collective. Overall energy for this reading for the collective. All right. Interesting energy that we start off with, considering the topic. All right, so the overall energy of this reading is the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands energy is all about expansion. This is about air travel as well, travel overseas. But this is also about waiting for your ships to come in. All right, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Father of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. What's happening with the bottom of the deck? Okay, it's the Father of Wands. So Father of Wands is a master creator, master manifester, very passionate, very bold, confident type of energy. And a lot of you all may be manifesting a twin flame or a soulmate. So let's see what this is in reference to. Nine cards for the collective, please. We have the 4 of Pentacles coming out. This is about holding back, not investing, being very miserly. The 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. This can be about conflict, petty beefs, but this can also represent brainstorming. All right. Coming out in the reverse, we have the 2 of Wands, unable to make a decision, not knowing which path to choose. We have the King of Cups. In spirituality, this is a pretty powerful human or person. Okay, this person is going to be a spiritual master, but also this represents your intuition, your spiritual gifts, healing energy, but a mastery of it, being a king, presenting as someone who is very knowledgeable in those subjects. 9 of Cups is coming out next. Wish fulfillment. Now, remember I say you're waiting for your cups, you're waiting for your ships to come in. And then the 9 of Cups energy is like wishing, wishes being fulfilled. This is also peace and contentment. The Lovers. This card specifically represents soulmates, twin flames, and karmic partnerships. And the Fool. So definitely you all are out here manifesting new beginnings with a soulmate, with a twin flame, with a partner. You all are waiting in a waiting energy, waiting for that wish to be fulfilled. We have the Two of Cups coming out as well, another card of partnership, soulmates. Yeah, so for sure, the Knight of Cups is here, taking action towards things that you love, spirituality as well, healing as well. And then the Ace of Swords, breakthrough, victory, success. So I really feel like you all feel pause. Some of you all right now, with the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Two of Wands in the reverse, some of you all are holding on to situations that do fill you with conflict or are continuously unstable. Are consistently in conflict about which direction to go as it pertains to getting what you would like for your life. But you're absolutely sure that you would like peace in your life. You are confident in that aspect, that you would like something peaceful, that you would like whatever wish that you're wishing for to come through, and then the Lovers and the Fool show up. So it definitely feels like you all believe that having a partner, having someone who completes you is like the ultimate wish fulfillment. Like, this is the thing that you all are questing for. This is the thing that you all are trying to manifest so heavily. In the bottom row here, we have the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. You all are literally just waiting for this partnership to come through in your manifestations, okay? You all are waiting for this breakthrough to happen. So I'm going to pull you all some advice, and then let's get into the topic. What is the advice? Mama, no, come here. So, for the advice, the cards that come out are really interesting that they come out together. The very first one is the Tower. So this is a rapid change in upheaval. The Tower can also represent your ego, the way that you think, the systems that you have in place for yourself, just like the way you live life or the way that you process and think about things. With the devil energy can be excess, too much of anything. This can be toxic. It can be a vice. It could be an addiction. All right. The Strength card. The Strength card is also a card that can represent your ego as well. So 2 cards of ego coming out here. But the Strength card is also about, having the ability to dig deep, to gather that inner strength to push through obstacles that you may be facing in life. So the advice together is that right now it is necessary for you all to kind of deconstruct the way that you're thinking about things, the way that you're trying to manifest. Some of you all are, babe, sorry, Hazel's about to go to her cage. I don't even know why she's out here or how she got out here, but she's about to be up for adoption if anyone would like a shorty. But what Spirit is trying to say as far as the advice goes is it's time for you to deconstruct the way that you think about love, the way that you think about manifesting, the way that you think about these relationships that you're trying to bring to you. And it's going to require a lot of strength on your part, because what you are doing at this point is habitual. When it comes to manifestation, you're supposed to do your manifesting process and then release it. Like, forget about it. Set it and forget it. All right. But it's only at that point when you've forgotten about your manifestation that your manifestation will come through, that you will have a door open for you. So For those of you all who have been manifesting this twin flame, this relationship, you have to just let the universe have it, okay? Just let the universe have it. All right, so let's get these cards out the way and get into the topic. A little bit of a delay, I see. All right. So I want to start by breaking down what each thing is, and then we can discuss like what could possibly or who could possibly in your life fit these descriptions. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little demonstration, like we in elementary or something like that. Okay, about what each of these different relationships are. Okay, so we're gonna begin with a soulmate. So what's in my hand right now? This is some soul material. Okay, this is what you make souls out of, right? So the best way to describe this to you all is to just show you who these people are and what these relationships are. Okay, so for a soulmate, this is soul paper. Like I told y'all, this is what souls is made out of. If I split the paper like this, these two papers, these two soul materials are soulmates. Okay, if I split the paper like this, all four of these pieces of papers are soulmates to each other. They're all cut from the same cloth, right? So this essentially is what soulmates are. What soulmates are in your life, though, are people who show up, who have your best interest in mind, and vice versa. Soulmates are people who you share similarities with, and they are a part of your growth process, okay? They are people who play a role in your life for the purpose of your growth. In most cases, soulmate relationships are very positive relationships, okay? Think like your best friend, your childhood friend. I don't know, it could even be your cousins. Like, cousins be the first friends that you ever have. Unless you don't have cousins, then that's sad. But these are who soulmates are. These are your soul tribe. These are like friendships that when you first meet them, it's an instant click. You all realize how much you have in common. You all just want to just hang out together all the time, okay? So that's soulmates. They're in your life pretty positively. The relationships are pretty positive, and they assist in your growth. Now, karmic relationships. I can't say with any certainty that Karmics are one of these little papers, are part of your soul tribe, but if they were cut from the same cloth as you, these are somebody who went terribly wrong somewhere. Now, karmic relationships tend to be, this is the karmic. I just made a little karmic here. Hey, Erin. So this is the karmic of all of the of all of the soul material. Okay, we got a little karmic homie here. So karmics, typically they come into your life, and the experience maybe initially is decent, but over time, what happens is they become incredibly toxic. So karmic partnerships are very toxic and negative experiences, but they are supposed to be in your life as lessons. So just like a soulmate, they do help you grow. However, this growth process is a little bit rougher and not as delicate and sweet and fun as a soulmate relationship is. Um, but I'm about to make this is how you know I used to work in the restaurant industry. Wine reference. There are certain wines that are made that are just absolutely perfect, just exquisite. And the reason why, there's a specific wine I'm thinking about, and it grows from grapes that have to grow through uh, difficult terrain. Okay, these are called struggle vines. All right. But the grapes that they produce, like they may even be in like a negative kind of climate, like that's not really conducive to growing grapes. But for whatever reason, wine growers like to produce these wines in terrible climates. But the reason is because the payoff is great. So that's kind of what a karmic partnership is like. You are placed in a uh, very difficult environment for you to grow in, but the result, perfection. All right. So that is karmic partnerships. Okay. Nutshell, in an eggshell, in a nutshell, in a shell of some sort. Karmic partnerships are going to be toxic. They're going to be lessons for you, and they're going to be difficult situations for you to grow through. Now, twin flame relationships. So we have the four soulmates over here, a little toxic homie over here. Um, with twin flame relationships, this is the twin flames right here. All right. So with twin flame relationships, these are the twin flames. Noble rod. Oh, you got me. Thank you. So with twin flame relationships, it's only these two can go together. They're the perfect match. And also, even though they all come from the same cloth, like each individual part of the twin flame connection, each individual can be soulmates with the rest of the fabric, right? But these two can only be together. They're two halves of one soul. So each one of these papers is a soul. The twin flames is one half of one soul, two halves of one soul in different bodies. So the reason why I want to make this, I hope I'm making this clear to y'all, because a lot of people get confused. But the reason why I felt like this was important to explain is because, especially as a tarot reader or a diviner of any sort, it seems that people get really excited at the idea of my twin flame is here or my soulmate is here. Okay, but they don't really seem to understand the importance or the significance of who these people are, or why it's kind of a big deal that they're here. And there also seems to be some type of romanticizing around each one of these partnerships, with the exception of karmics. Nobody wants a karmic. Nobody wants that. But they romanticize these connections. So soulmates, absolutely, you can romanticize them. They're nice. They're typically friendships, though. They're not always romantic. But even when they are romantic, they should be pleasant. They're not karmic and toxic and all that. But with twin flame relationships, people in the spiritual community seem to get very excited about having a twin flame. But they don't understand that of all three of these relationships, the twin flame relationship gives a little bit of positive and it gives a little bit of negative. It's not just all smooth sailing, and by design, it is meant to be a little bit tumultuous, okay? For the same reasons that a karmic relationship is the way that it is. It's meant to heal you. Karmic relationships are meant to teach you a lesson. Twin flame relationships are meant to heal you. The reason why is because in each of you, in each half of the twin flame connection, there are going to be wounds, all right, that we developed through our childhood, through other relationships, such as toxic relationships. Um, we develop wounds from these relationships, okay? And at some point in our life, we come together with the twin flame who has also had a whole own life of their own, a whole like bunch of experiences in their life. And now you all are brought back together. And you all are meant to mirror each other, which is why I did the little squiggly tarot part, because you all are meant to mirror each other. And in each other, you will find that you trigger one another. But the reason for the triggers is to inspire healing. So, twin flame number one may trigger twin flame number two, but as twin flame number two goes through their processing of situations of the relationship, like, why do I feel this way? Why am I triggered by this? What has happened? Essentially triggering shadow work, which we talked about a couple weeks ago. Now this person is working on healing those wounds. And through the twin flame connection, each party should be growing and healing. Okay, so each one of these relationships are important in our life. I kind of feel like there's a hierarchy though. Twin flame relationship being the highest, and then karmic being the next highest, which I know is like, why would you pick the negative one? But the negative one is one of the most important relationships in your life. A lot of times with karmic partnerships, they can mimic twin flame relationships. And oftentimes, before you meet your twin flame, you're meeting a karmic. This person will also seem to mirror you. A lot of times, this person is going to be a narcissistic person, which is why I did the video last week of why narcissists are so important in the spiritual community, because they are our karmic partners. They are as much bad as they do in this world, literally here to help with the greater good. So yeah, twin flames, very important relationship, meant to heal you. But the thing about soulmates and twin flame relationships is that they're often confused with one another, and their twin flames especially are romanticized in a way that they shouldn't be. Now there is some discussion happening, or that has happened, about whether or not your twin flame is always romantic. I've heard different things. There are some people who believe that your twin flame can actually be a family member, like someone you're related to. And initially, I wasn't a fan of that theory. However, if you just think about the root of the twin flame connection and what it's supposed to do, that's very possible that your twin flame could be related to you. The problem is that we just always create this romantic ideal of a twin flame relationship when it may not always be that. And I also wanted to touch on, so I was talking about how the karmics can mimic the twin flame relationship, and how the karmic relationships are often like narcissistic connections. The reason why I wanted to bring that up, and the reason why it's so important, is because, like I said, before your twin flame comes in, you may meet a karmic, or you may have heard it referred to as a false twin. And they mirror you, not because they have the same wounds, but because they believe that they can trick you into believing that they are relating to you. Just so that they can, energy vamp, or whatever it is, whatever negative intentions it is that they have for the connection. So I'm hoping that I made this clear. I'm realizing that the video is a little bit behind a lot. So I'm going to give y'all a minute, but if anyone would like a card pull about maybe your relationship, if you want to know if it is karmic, if you want to know what this relationship could possibly be, just send a super chat with your question, and I will be happy to answer for you. I'm gonna give y'all a couple seconds because this thing lagging. But yeah, about the noble rot. I think noble rot is part of the actual winemaking process, but the grapes that go through the noble rot are like the noble grapes of Italy, of Piemonte. All right. So I don't know what this lag is about, but I'm gonna just go ahead and do my little food for thought for y'all. Um, So there's no super chats, but if you all would like to book personal readings, you can book at savvycynthia.com. Also, if you would like to join Patreon or the channel memberships are located at the bottom of the screen. Hit the join button, and then the Patreon will be linked in the description box below. There's going to be Patreon and member only content on both of those avenues. So I strongly suggest that you get into it, y'all. But that's pretty much all I have. SavvyCynthia.com, book your readings there, buy merch there, sign up for spiritual coaching. Also, right now, as we watch this, all of your financial readings for March are active. So go find your sign and see what's going on. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap it on up, y'all, because I think that I explained it. Maybe I'll do an actual video instead of a live where I can better compose my thoughts. But I hope I at least made it a little bit more clear and didn't like confuse the hell out of y'all. So yeah. Food for thought. Who in your life plays each role? Is there someone in your life who has always been very pleasant, who has always been pretty positive, and who you feel like you could always relate to? Someone who has helped you grow over the years, months, weeks that you've known them. Okay, who in your life plays that role? Is there someone in your life who is incredibly toxic, and every experience that you've had with them has been an especially toxic or negative experience, and what lessons did you learn from them? Who in your life plays this part of the karmic friend or lover? And then, is there someone in your life who has provided you with a relationship that has its ups and downs, but the person seems to mirror every part of you? This person triggers you to do your shadow work unexpectedly and unintentionally. This person could be either familiar or romantic. Who in your life mirrors you? Who in your life feels like the other half to your soul, the one who completes you? All right. So these are some things to consider. If this made sense to you, let me know in the comments below. If it did not make sense to you, let me know in the comments below, and I will actually do a video that is structured and goes over each part better, more in depth. I don't know. And again, if y'all would like super chats, say it now or forever hold your peace, because I'm gonna get on out of here and I'm gonna make some smothered chicken for my babe. So going once, going twice, no one wants a reading. All right, let me go. All right. Well, thank you all anyways for joining me tonight. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. And until the very next time that I read for y'all or have a little chat with y'all, I'm wishing you all love and light and everything, right? And I will see y'all in the financial readings when you go watch it. Bye.